Good afternoon. I want to welcome everybody for being here as we celebrate the grand opening of this section of the Sam Morgan Regional Trail. I'm very happy to say that. I'm welcoming you here at this spot on the Two Rivers Overlook to celebrate the opening of the trail. It was only just a few years ago when we celebrated the opening of this overlook, which has since been recognized within our industry in Parks and Recreation for excellence in landscape architecture and design, when we were looking down the trail toward downtown and realized that the trail connections leading from this park just were not up to the standard that we hope to have for our trail system. So I think this is just a tremendous opportunity to have more riders, more use, more activity on this trail, and that dream has now come true. I want to recognize a couple park staff and folks that are associated with this project. Don Varney behind me. Don is our principal designer on this project. We worked with TKDA, a local engineering firm, and Brett Farmer, the lead project engineer, is part of the team. Thank you, Brett. And our general contractor, Max Steininger, is also here, who made this all possible. Thank you so much, Max, for all your work on this and for your participation and attendance here today. Now, there'll be a few finishing touches put on the trail. A few sparkles will take down the last of the erosion fence, but for the most part, after several months of hard work, this trail is now open for bikers, walkers, rollerbladers, trail enthusiasts, and just outdoor lovers alike. This is a 1.9-mile section of renovated trail, thanks largely in part to us being ready to participate in the federal stimulus program and other federal funding programs. And it demonstrates two things. First, the commitment that we have to parks and trails in St. Paul, and also our preparation and being ready for taking advantage of these opportunities as they're presented. This project represents progress to what we hear our residents say they want in Parks and Recreation. A community survey in 2007 and 2008 of city household recognized that bike and pedestrian trails were the most important aspect of our system, with 45% of our residents recognizing these amenities as a priority to them. So we're working to respond to our residents, and we are proud to work with our federal partners to make this project possible. So with no further ado, I want to introduce St. Paul Mayor Chris Coleman. Mayor Coleman is a great champion for public improvements. He's a great champion for parks and recreation, getting involved outdoors, and for making our city the most livable city in America. Mayor Chris Coleman.
Well, welcome everyone. It's what an absolutely gorgeous day to be here. You know, on Sunday morning, 10,000 or some odd thousands of riders are going to be riding their bicycles, God willing, for good weather and tires that don't leak. They're going to be riding their bicycles down along Shepherd Road. Thankfully, because we're going to close off the road, they won't have to all fit onto this trail all at once. But the point is, they're part of a growing movement of people that really demand the highest quality of services in their city, demand opportunities for great trails and great places to ride, great ways to commute to work, but also great ways to just kind of enjoy the beautiful outdoors, this beautiful scenery. You know, we stand on this overlook, which is one of the most beautiful places in the city, see these sweeping views. We see our history, we see our future from this very spot. So it's very exciting to have this new piece of the trail to really help connect all of the pieces that we're putting together. I can speak from a very, very personal level. I ride these, well, okay, this summer's been a bad one for riding bicycles, but in past summers when I've gotten out more, I frequently will come across the 35 Bridge Trail, which that was a big controversy a few years ago when we were rebuilding that bridge to actually think that you would put why would we need a pedestrian path? Why would we need a bike path on that bridge? But what happened was it connected all of the trails on that side of the river to the trails on this side of the river. But there was this connection between Crosby Park and until you get into the main part of Mississippi River Boulevard, that the trail condition was in such bad shape that you went out on Shepherd Road, quite frankly, taking your life in your hands. It was a dangerous spot. I got honked at a lot. That was actually some of the nicest things that happened to me, was getting honked at. I got a lot worse things than that. But now we have this beautiful connection, and I think really tying it all together is Sam Morgan's name. Sam Morgan is synonymous with parks in this state. Whether it was his work getting Afton State Park started, preserving Fort Snelling as a state park, all the work that he did to really help institutionalize our park system in the state, it is really just and fitting that we add this extension to the Sam Morgan Trail. We're honored here to be here with part of Sam's family, including Jonathan, Martha, and others. And I want to just thank them for being here to be a part of this ribbon cutting for this next section of the trail. Mike already recognized Don Varney and Jody Martinez for their incredible work. This is a partnership, MnDOT, TKDA, others that really made this possible. I want to say thank you, because you are giving to the community that so clearly demands these great amenities, these great services. This is why people live in St. Paul. This is why people live in this region. It's why we have one of the highest level of bikers and bike commuters of any region in the entire country, in spite of not having the best weather year-round. People really take advantage of these things, and this is going to be a great addition. So thank you for being here. And with that, Mike, we can adjourn to actually do the formal ribbon cutting, if everyone can join us for that.